The tale of the moonlit tree. Once upon a time, in a land where rolling hills met enchanted forests, there was a quiet village named Silverbrook. This village was known for its peaceful atmosphere and the ancient moonlit tree that stood on a hill just outside the village. The moonlit tree was said to possess magical powers, and every full moon, its branches glowed with a soft, silver light. The villagers believed that the tree could grant one wish to anyone who came with a pure heart. In Silverbrook lived a young girl named Ilara. Ilara was known throughout the village for her kindness and courage. She often helped her neighbors with their chores and cared for the sick and elderly. Despite her generous spirit, Ilara's family was in great need. Her parents had fallen ill, and her small cottage was falling into disrepair. Ilara wished more than anything for her family to be healed and for their home to be safe and warm again. One evening, as the full moon began to rise, casting its silver light over Silverbrook, Ilara decided to visit the moonlit tree. She believed that if she made a wish, it could change her family's fortunes for the better. The journey to the moonlit tree. With determination in her heart, Ilara set off towards the moonlit tree. She wrapped herself in a warm cloak and carried a small basket of bread and apples to sustain her on the journey. The path to the moonlit tree was lined with glowing flowers that shimmered in the moonlight, guiding her way through the dark forest. As she walked, Ilara encountered a wise old owl perched on a branch. The owl had large, golden eyes and spoke with a deep, gentle voice. "To reach the moonlit tree, you must first answer my riddle. I have keys, but open no locks. I have space, but no rooms. You can enter, but not go outside. What am I?" Ilara thought carefully and answered, "A piano." The owl nodded in approval and pointed her towards a narrow, winding path that led up the hill to the moonlit tree. Ilara thanked the owl and continued on her way. The moonlit tree. When Ilara arrived at the moonlit tree, she was mesmerized by its beauty. The tree's silver branches glowed softly in the moonlight, and the air around it was filled with a calming, magical presence. Ilara approached the tree with a sense of awe and reverence. A gentle voice, as soft as the rustling leaves, spoke from the tree. "To grant your wish, you must speak from the heart. What you wish for should be for the good of others." Ilara took a deep breath and made her wish. "I wish for my family to be healed, for our home to be restored, and for the villagers who have helped us to find happiness and prosperity." As Ilara spoke, the moonlit tree's branches shimmered even brighter, casting a warm, silver light over the hill. The light flowed outwards, spreading across the village and through the forest, touching every corner with its gentle magic. The miracle of the moonlit tree. When Ilara returned to her village, she was greeted with a breathtaking sight. Her parents were well and healthy, their cottage had been miraculously repaired, and there was a sense of peace and joy that had not been there before. The entire village seemed to be thriving, the fields were lush, the wells were full, and there was an abundance of food and happiness. The villagers celebrated with a grand feast in Ilara's honor, marveling at the miracle that had transformed their lives. They were grateful for the magic of the moonlit tree and the selflessness of Ilara. Ilara's story became a cherished tale in Silverbrook, a reminder of the power of kindness and the magic that comes from a pure heart. The moonlit tree continued to stand as a beacon of hope, its silver light a symbol of the love and unity that bound the village together. And so, Silverbrook flourished, forever blessed by the magic of the moonlit tree and the heart of one extraordinary young girl.